A lot of people are trying to wrap their head around a bad relationship, something that ended badly, or they had been through years and years of, like, we'll just call it abuse by, men or women. A lot of the women are talking about how a man will just treat them badly, criticize, whatever, go through this whole thing, and then say something they know is going to upset the woman or pick a fight. And then the woman calls them out on it, and then they fight and they argue, and then the man leaves. They break up for a while, the guy gets back, comes back months later or whatever, sometimes weeks, whatever, but can be months. And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and all these things. And this cycle, some women have gone through it for like 20 and 30 years, they were talking about. And they just have a hard time understanding and grasping the guys that they're dealing with are potentially narcissists, right? And the thing about a narcissist that I'd like to explain in a way that can be easily understood is that in a narcissist's mind, they don't think like we think. To them, because they have a child mind, their emotional status, whatever, has an arrested development from when they were very small. Like they say between 2, 3, could be 4, whatever. And these people are like children. And just like a child, has toys, these guys or whatever view women or people in general as toys. It's something to be used. They get a toy, they play with it, they appreciate it. It's nothing. It doesn't have feelings or whatever. It's just an object. And so they objectify women. And they say, oh, this one is sexy, so I'm going to use her for sex. This toy is my toy for sex, even though it's a real woman, They look at people like toys. And they say, oh, this one has money, so I'm going to use her for stuff she can buy me or place to live. Maybe she can give me a place to live. So then that's what they view that woman, that toy, is to give them a place to live. Another may be beautiful, and so it elevates their social status to be seen with them and this and that. Things like that. But every woman is a toy to be used for something. And when they're done with one toy, what do? They put it on a shelf or they stick it in a box. And then they don't play with it for a while. But in their mind, it's always there. The toy is there in the box. And they can go back at any time to go get that toy. So that's the thing. Once they've been with you, they think you're always their toy, even though they treat you like crap. And they have this cycle where they get you, create conflict, disengage, throw you away, and then come back again. Because they always, in their mind, the toy is always going to be there. It's always on that shelf. I can always grab it and take it out to play with it whenever I want. And that toy is always going to just be expected to be the plaything. But the best thing you can do for yourself, and the biggest revenge, I guess, in a way that you can get, because there's no revenge against these people. But if you become the toy that no longer lets yourself be played with, and you freaking leave, and when they go back to that shelf or that toy box and they're looking for you, that toy that they got, whatever supply they got off of you, and now all of a sudden what happens? Oh, you're gone. Wait a minute. They're like, where's my toy? They feel very entitled to the fact that you should be there. And when you're not there, it's like a big deal. Oh my God, where did that toy go? And I was expecting to play with it. Wait a minute. I should have that back. They might try and contact you. And if you fall for it, then you will be stuck in that loop again indefinitely. But the best way, if you really want to kind of do